You know, your home could use a good dusting. This place looks like it has been properly lived in for decades. Uh, no need for the blade, Knight. It's not like it would do you any good. My ring is quite. Really? Now. Could you stop trying and. Alright, fine, keep at it. You'll just tire yourself out, and then maybe you and I can have a proper conversation. Are you finished? Oh, please. You're ruining this home all on your own. I mean, just look at what you've done to the sofa. Why, it's practically in 8 pieces after your scrappy swordsmanship. Why, if I didn't see it firsthand, I'd assume you were trying to duel a fly and somehow lost. Please, the best you're going to be able to do with that sword is get some dust in my eyes. And even that is unlikely without your swinging that blade of yours. Now, are you going to calm down and relax? Oh, Knight, I'm here to extend an offer to you. Oh, no, not one like that. I said before that you're the competition I've been waiting for. Having you work for me would be counterintuitive to that whole idea. Well, before I get to that, there's 2 things that need to be done. Luckily, both of us can handle one each. Oh, don't be dramatic. Would you listen if I gave you a hint? I assure you that this is something you'd rather not ignore, and that you won't be able to find this information anywhere else. Well, anywhere else before it's too late. Yes, I would say if you were to ignore this, the end result would be quite dire for you and potentially the rest of the heroes currently active in this city. Now I've got your attention. Why do I want to tell you? Well, it's very obvious, dear Knight. This poses just as much a threat to me as it does to you. So giving you information to deal with this before it gets out of hand benefits me just as much as it does you. So, with all that out of the way, are we finally ready to listen? Perfect. I knew it was the right choice to come to you with this. Not yet. Remember what I said before? There are some things we need to do before I tell you. And luckily for you, I can handle the other half of it. Oh, I'm dead serious about this. Now, here's what you need to do. There is a, frankly, abhorrent amount of dust that you have only made worse, and I need you to clean it all up. I already said I was dead serious, and frankly, I don't see why that would immediately change. Yes, that's what I need you to do. Do you want to stop a terrible event from having the chance to happen, or not? Then I think a little house cleaning is a very simple task for something so important. Do you disagree? Fantastic. Now, you get to your half, and I'll get to mine. Oh, you'll see. No need to worry, Knight. I need you to stop this event from happening. Wouldn't be a good idea to mess with you before you do what I need you to. I am not interested in self-sabotage, especially if it's just to get under your skin. No need to fret. Now get to it. Those dust bunnies won't remove themselves. Ah, perfect. You set up the dinner table nicely. Just enough for this. Yes, it's food. Dinner, specifically. Can't imagine you've eaten at all today, and I haven't had my dinner. So I figured why not have it here tonight? Luckily, you seem to keep your food well stocked, so I had plenty to work with. All of this is very necessary. Like I said, I need you in a good condition. So, you living in a pile of dust and with no food is not the type of condition you should be in for this assignment. In truth, you should be doing a lot of different things. But getting you to clean up your environment so you're not inhaling dust all the time and feeding you is the best I'm probably gonna get. So please, eat the food I took time to prepare for you, and while you're doing that, I can tell you what I need you to do. And then you won't have to hear from me for some time. I'll be quite busy once you succeed on your half. Relax. It's something close to as bad as what you'll be stopping, I assure you. Now to get to business. I am here to warn you about a theft that's going to happen at the docks in 1 week. Yes, very soon. A bunch of new criminals are about to interrupt a secret offloading of cargo in order to steal a bunch of tech that they are planning to forge into weapons to use for an upcoming event. Unfortunately, I don't know, as I wasn't able to question them considering I'm not supposed to know this is even happening. Yes, I was doing some snooping on some other criminals, since I heard through the grapevine that something big is going down soon. I don't know, but apparently it's big enough to mess with my game, so I'm not so keen to let it go off without any problems. So what I need you to do is intercept the thieves and make sure those materials that they want don't fall into the wrong hands. Oh no, I have no intentions to steal them for myself. They're a bit too loud for what I have planned. However, what I do know is that they are dangerous. Even if they only have a little amount to work with, they can still make weapons capable of taking down the toughest of heroes. I saw one of their prototypes, and it was able to bring down a whole building like it was made of straw. I'm sure you've seen or heard from other heroes enough to come to the conclusion yourself. The villains are becoming more organized, more unified against heroes like you. So, seeing as that is the case, I'm sure you understand why it's so important for heroes to intervene and prevent this from occurring, right? What is your question? Why don't I stop it? Well, there are many people watching me right now. So if I were to intervene, those eyes would start turning into blades and guns very quickly. So I need someone else. Someone they wouldn't suspect is connected to me. And who better than a hero who I encountered only once, and when no one was watching me? Thus leading me to you, dear knight. Now, with all of that being said, will you help me or not? I didn't have a doubt in my mind that you'd say yes given the information itself. But I was curious to see if you would refuse to help because it was me asking. Thankfully, pride is not a vice you hold on to. Very much so. Yes, here's the locations. Hmm? Oh no, I didn't misspeak. Like I said, this information is something I'm not supposed to have. And unfortunately, all I know is the general location. Finding the specific one will be on you. Oh, don't be like that, dear knight. It's not like I'm withholding information from you. I've already told you of something you didn't even know was going to happen, and its general location. Surely that isn't something you can just ignore? I understand it may be difficult, but unfortunately, it's all I can give you. The rest is up to you, I'm afraid. I'm sure you'll do fine, dear knight. Besides, you have so many connections to other heroes. Perhaps you could try and contact one of them for assistance. I'm sure, given what you already know, they'd be more than happy to stop some dangerous technology falling into the wrong hands. So long as it gets done, I don't care how you do it. Whether that be on your own or with allies at your side. It makes no difference to me. So long as you succeed. Hmm? Why am I stopping this? Did I not already tell you? More to it. Why, you are an insightful one, aren't you? Well, let's just say I'm not so hell-bent on seeing the destruction that will be deployed by my fellow villains. And also, that I don't desire so many heroes to die all at once like it's being planned. I'm not aware of anything specific, just the fact that a group is being formed and that they are planning something that apparently will put them on top. Do I believe them? Well, if I thought they couldn't succeed, I wouldn't be asking for your help like this. But I should have nothing to worry about, since a hero is now onto them and is ready to start taking actions against them. Right? If you can bring peace of mind to me, then I'm sure you can do it for the people you're trying to protect. So, will you? Excellent. It's nice to know the defenders of society can reassure the people's minds so readily, even if those people are me. Well, I don't need to take more of your time now. I'm sure you've got plenty of sleep to miss out on. Do try to take care of yourself, Knight. I'd hate to see you fall short due to your lack of self-care. If not for yourself, then do think about the danger you may put others into if you're not at 100%. Bye-bye now.